Hello. I lived in the Garden of Eden. When we moved from Riverside to Altadena, the realtor took us to our first and only house. We told her what we wanted, and she took us right to it. It was a beautiful two-story craftsman. I amazed at how we could afford it. It was my share of the inheritance my father left, $6,000, just enough to cover the down payment, just almost enough. We went inside and we looked and said, "Oh my gosh, this is wonderful." Bedrooms upstairs, 3 bathrooms. I will tell you more about it later, possibly, probably, but it had a yard, and that's what we wanted. Room to ramble, trees planted, space for the dogs and cats to get along together, trees that bore fruit and gave shade. In the front we had a guava, a bush or a tree. The guavas would ripen and get big and then juicy and fat. You would pluck them off when they were ready. You bite in and eat the inside. Oh, they were the best I've ever had. Sweet, juicy, fresh. Down the line, along the driveway, trees, fruit trees. We had a lemon tree, fresh lemons, a lemonade. Put lemon in your tea. Cook with lemon. Oh, yes, like paradise. Next to it, we had 2 tangerine trees. Count them, 2. Fresh tangerines falling off the tree into your hand. You could pick them, and if they were too high, the tree was so nice it would drop them down to us if the birds didn't get them. Buckets full of them. And further down the line, plum trees. Plums that would grow red and round and juicy and fresh. Again, the sweetest, best fruit that I've ever had in my life, and it was right there in our yard, around our house, our garden, and we'd go out in the back of the garden, off the back porch. There was a little sunken kind of concrete patio, a little brick wall, and then the upper yard, and we put a picnic table and chairs and an umbrella, and we would sit and drink our coffee or our tea. The animals would play. We would sit like on the Riviera in the Mediterranean weather, living the good life. The neighbors would come over, the children would play in the yard, and it was paradise. It was like heaven on earth, and we lived there 60 years. And after the Altadena fires, when we lost so much of the neighborhood, and our house survived barely but had damage, wind and rain, and the yard was just about destroyed, but we're bringing things back. The house, the yard, the gardens. We lost trees that gave us shade, but we're reconstituting and recapturing the life I had, and I can go back and with my new family live my new life, have the neighbors over, and we can live in the new Garden of Eden, the new Altadena, and we're getting closer to making it just that way. I wish you could have been there. When we're ready, maybe we'll invite you over and we could do lunch.